In this video, I'm going to talk about intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is a method of eating in which you abstain from eating, for example, for 16 hours, 18 hours or more, and you eat basically in a compressed feeding window. For example, the most popular kind of intermittent fasting method is the 16-8 method. This method consists of eating in a 8 hours feeding window and not eating for 16 hours. So guys, there are different benefits to intermittent fasting and there are also some disadvantages. For example, the benefits are that you will also get a faster fat loss, because when you are in a fasted state, basically, you activate some genes such as PPR alpha or also other genes which are also associated with longevity and fat loss and also autophagy. Autophagy is this condition in which your body recycles old and damaged proteins. This allows also to increase and to get different benefits in the human body, such as decreased risk for chronic diseases in the future, but also to reduce the inflammation in the body and also all the damaged proteins that are in your body. Plus, you get also into this fat burning state after a period, especially if you are depleted from glycogen and carbohydrates. So your body then, after burning the carbs you have left, will get to burn the actual fat. But the disadvantages for this is that when you are in a state of in a fasted state, but also in a ketosis state, which you can reach after, for example, it depends, but you can reach after, for example, 20 hours of fasting. It depends on the carbohydrates you have in your system. When you reach this condition, you also turn off the mTOR. mTOR is this receptor in the human body that is associated with anabolism. So whenever you are in a fasted state, you have this mTOR receptor turned down, okay? If you want to increase your muscle mass, you have to activate this mTOR. This mTOR is activated through protein spikes, for example, when you ingest essential amino acids such as leucine, and also by eating, because it spikes insulin, which is the main hormone responsible for fat storage, but also for anabolism, is one of the main hormones responsible for anabolism. So if you want actually to gain muscle mass, you have to activate this mTOR pathway, okay, and get in anabolic states. Also to keep up the protein synthesis rate. So guys, in my opinion, the best way is to balance them. So one day, let's say you want to fast. You fast, for example, for 20 hours. You get into an autophagy state. You get all the benefits. Plus, you also exercise, because when you are in a fasted state, you should also exercise in order not to catabolize any muscle mass. So you want to signal actually to the body that you are training. You need that muscle, okay? And you should also sometimes do more than 2 meals, for example, 1 meal a day. You should do, for example, 3 meals a day. I don't recommend 4. I prefer doing 3 because in my opinion, 4 or 5 meals or even 6 meals is a bit too much, is a bit too many spikes in insulin. But I also think that there is a balance, okay? Because if you're always in this fasted state, you're always in this catabolic state, it will be very difficult to build muscle actually and to be in an anabolic state. So guys, alternate between fasting and also, for example, where you do 2 meals, no snacks, for example, and other days you do a regular day. For example, you do 3 meals. If you want to, maybe even 4 meals, because the more meals, science shows that the more meals you do, that the better it is for proteins, for maximizing protein synthesis, okay? But you will still absorb the protein you get if you eat 2 meals a day, okay? So guys, this is up on you, but remember to stay active, to walk a lot, and to maybe even eat more when you are more active. That way, all the carbohydrate you eat, you consume them, okay? So there will be no side effects, no consequence, because if you're active, all these carbohydrates will be actually used. If you're more insulin sensitive, insulin will take all these carbohydrates you eat, all this protein you eat, and will use them to fuel your body and also to increase anabolism and muscle mass. Thank you for watching.